What's up, party people? It's Full Octane Creations giving you guys that motorsport good.
Let's go, baby! Let's go! Woo!
So racing season has been on pause, but that doesn't mean we're gonna stop grinding during this off season. In today's video, I thought I would walk you guys through my off-season routine and give you guys some helpful tips on how to maximize and make the most of the racing off-season. If you are in the motorsports world, you know the importance of maximizing and making the most out of your off-season. It's almost just as important as race day. Let's go ahead and jump in to the video. First things first, what's really important that you do during the off season is stay sharp. Now, what does that mean? It means essentially doing what you can to maintain that racecraft and some of that muscle memory that you might not get during the race season because you're not racing as much. Sim racing is a game changer. You're able to really practice that racecraft without burning through tires, consumables, and things of that nature. It's one of the best ways to stay sharp. I personally just got into sim racing. It's a lot of fun. I've done videos on my sim racing rig and how I got into it, so you guys should check those out if you haven't already. Now, what's great about sim racing is it's extremely budget friendly. Now, it can get expensive just like normal racing. You don't need some amazing, super expensive rig. While it is nice, it's not a necessity. Now, if you don't have a sim rig, another great way to stay sharp is go-karting. Go-kart racing is great. You're able to maintain your racecraft, you know, that physical muscle memory, and you're actually racing against real people in real time. Go-kart racing, I think, is another great way to stay sharp, especially if you don't have sim racing as an option. Now, if I had to choose between sim racing and go-karting, I'm always going to choose go-karting. There's something about physically racing out in real life that I personally think is a little bit more beneficial, but I will say that sim racing has been a game changer. It's been allowing me to really improve on track and get those practice hours that I wouldn't normally get on a real track day.
Come on, let's go!
The next big tip is fitness and nutrition.
Then we're going to go into training. We'll do some neck workout, a bit of core, a bit of glute.
Get in. I reckon I win that one, I'll be honest. Not the flex.
Whatever it may be, there's many ways to stay in tip-top shape in order to prepare yourself for the physical exertion you might go through during race season.
Opening your legs here. And up. That's it, yeah.
I need to stop looking in your eyes.
Okay, now look at it.
yeah, cool.
Personally, I'm a big fan of strength training and mobility exercises. As I'm getting older, the ego lifting is kind of out of here. I'm more focused on longevity and making sure that my body is healthy and feels good. Another contributing factor to your health is that diet. So there's a lot of diets out there. I always say choose a diet that works best for you with your routine. As long as you're putting effort into your health, overall, it's gonna be better for you. Or you can just eat that soda, fatty.
So you said there's a Mackey's a kilometre away and you eat this?
Yeah, that is poor. That is poor. You ever had the mozzarella sticks? Wow.
With some sweet and sour?
Sweet and sour with mozzarella sticks. You're a psychopath, mate.
Just eat what makes you feel good. The next thing that's also really important for you to consider during the racing off season is car prep, car maintenance, and car upgrades.
More power, baby! Yeah!
During the off season is the perfect time to really shake down the car, make those upgrades, go through all those iterations, because now you can work on the car without the pressure of finishing it in time for the next race. It also gives you the opportunity to do any of those maintenances, whether it's like fluids, changing out spark plugs, whatever it is. The off season is the perfect amount of time. I personally hate working on the car during race season because I feel like something will go wrong and then I'm gonna have to work extra hard just to get the car ready for racing. But at the end of the day, that's racing. We're willing to do it. which is why it's important to do as much as you can during the off season so you have as little to worry about during the actual season itself. That being said, we've got some updates on the car coming soon. What is that going to mean? I don't know. And are we going to make more power? Are we going more mechanical grip? Maybe we're going aero. Maybe we're doing all of the above. You guys are just going to have to subscribe and follow along to find out.
Like I said, we hungry.
Next thing to focus on during the off season is a little less racing related. Now, something that's important to consider during the off season is sponsorships and content creation. I typically use the off season to really go over my content strategy and my content game plan. I feel like working on your sponsorship and content game is a real game changer and is something that needs to be taken more seriously in order to level up your motorsport game. One thing I do need to start focusing on is building those relationships with sponsors, something that I definitely need to improve on and kind of focus on. So if you guys have any tips, let me know down in the comments. All of it's much appreciated. Last and not least, a great way to maximize and make the most out of your racing off season is focusing on learning and development. This is a great time to focus on data analytics, to study up on the science behind racing, level up your racecraft, study more tracks, really the science behind motorsport and what makes you go faster. There's always something to learn in the motorsport and racing world. You're never going to get to a point where you know absolutely everything. There's always someone that knows more, and there's always more to learn. Learning and development is so valuable in the motorsport and racing world. It is something that I think everyone needs to get comfortable doing, is going in with the mindset of we're going to grow, we're going to learn, make mistakes, all that good-ish.
Hell yeah, brother. Yeah, brother. 18-pack of Mountain Dew, here we come.
So this off-season, we spent a lot of time in my new apartment. So this here is our lovely new apartment. This is our cool game room where I'm still setting up the workspace. A lot of changes going on. Moving did take up a lot of my time during the off season, but we're finally getting things ready. And the other thing that we need to get ready is our garage.
So we are here in the garage. She's a bit messy. In the off season, before racing season starts, I always like to do a little bit of a refresh, clean it up, all that good stuff. Now we are keeping this space because this is my mom's house and it's not too far from our apartment. So it's good to have a space separated just for racing and working on my car. We're gonna hold on to this space, make some upgrades on it over time, wear some hats in the meantime. But we've got some work to do. She's not perfect. If you guys want to see a separate video on the garage and how we got it to where it is, let me know in the comments. Let's go, baby. Race tomorrow. Sundays are for racing. Also, we can blast music in here and not worry about our neighbors.
And just like that, the racing off season is over and we are ready to start racing. Hope you guys enjoyed that video. We're here somewhere a little different. You guys are just gonna have to subscribe and see some of my future videos to find out where we are right now. Hope you guys enjoyed those tips. If there's anything that I missed or anything you guys want to add, let me know. How do you guys spend in your off season? Or what else should I be doing different in the off season? I'm gonna continue to just document this whole journey with y'all. I'm having a good time. We've got a lot of stuff coming. So until next time, peace out, party people.